Hey folks, we are on the road, or I'm on the road today. Came up on an early start to Blacktrac. There's a few little changes, a few new releases, and I thought it'd be good to see them in person. A lot of you will have seen these bits from the first time when we came up and we hadn't got a clue about tractors, and we kind of learnt our way through bits, but there's certain things we found that are limitations, certain things we love, and we're going to try something different this time.
This is the shuttle.
So this is what we've got now, right?
Yes.
Just looks different because it's got no loader on the front, but
And different tyres.
and different tyres. But essentially what we've been using is this size tractor, and we love it, and it's doing 90% of what we need, but it's time for a bit of an upgrade. But you think you've got the answer, which is the 50.
Absolutely.
How many differences are there between controls? There's just more on this, I guess, is there?
More on it. It's sort of the same transmission as your tractor, the shuttle.
Yeah.
So you're falling backwards on a shuttle again.
Obviously it's more powerful, it's way bigger.
Yeah.
But what are the main differences as far as capabilities?
Loader lifting capacity.
Which is where we're struggling.
Is a big thing, yes.
Yeah.
3-point linkage lifting capacity.
Okay.
It's 2.5 tonne on this tractor.
Oh wow, okay.
Whereas
Yeah.
600 kilograms on the smaller 26.
A lot of you in the first videos were saying, oh, you definitely need a cab. I think I've got used to not having one.
Yes.
I kind of like it, and we can afford to be fair weather farmers in that we can just put off a job to a dry day.
Yes.
Whereas I guess if you need to be out there,
Yeah.
you've got, you know, whether it's too hot, too cold, too wet. So I do get the argument that some of you were saying, but
Many pros, many cons.
this is a luxury.
Yeah.
I guess the only reservation I think we might have is under trees.
Yeah. And some say visibility.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of glass, though, isn't it?
Yes.
At least everything's orange. So the important bits are orange, like ours. Is that a foot?
That's foot
It's all-
throttle.
yeah, so it's
Clutch, brakes, all the sort of the same
Yeah,
theory as
yeah.
before.
Oh, up
They are,
front.
you probably can't see it in here, but they are LED
Oh, yeah.
and they are very bright.
Yeah. It's all right. The visibility is like you don't. It's not like the pillars are like on a
Yeah.
car where it's chunky and tyres obviously going to be all ag on these.
You can have an option for turf tyres. There's not
Okay.
industrial tyres,
No.
unless we sort of had a specific order
Yeah.
for industrial tyres. No, they
I'm
can't.
going to back you up because I reckon there was a lot of grief from the first video saying we
Yes.
would have to have these.
Yes.
So we've had two tractors
Yeah.
on the farm. They do make a mess, so like on
Yeah.
a bad day. So I reckon that was a good shout, what you
Yeah,
said about
industrial tyres.
the industrial tyres. Because for the majority of the time, you're out and about, spring, summer, it's all right. What's different at the back? So different category?
Yes, this is category 2.
So that's just going to mean,
We have sort of sleeves, category
yeah.
sort of 1 to 2 sleeves, and that, so you can run category 1.
I was going to say, and I think most of ours had different pins on them already.
Yes.
So that's
So
just
all that
it's
is
just the
just
thickness of these, isn't it?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
that size.
And these look quite a bit more user friendly.
Yes.
So do they still spin?
Yeah, so you sort of lift that, if you just sort of lift that shaft up and then twist.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yes,
These are your spool valves, so 2 pairs, 4 ports. Do come with a trailer brake.
Mhm.
If you had a heavy trailer that was braked.
Yeah. This is pretty much the first one in, or
Yeah, we've got stock of about 6 out in the yard outside.
Okay.
We've got 6 in stock, and this one's 7. We've sold 5.
oh wow.
Yeah.
So you were saying about the 26
Yes.
cab. So this, apart from the transmission, this is the same body size as what we've got.
Yes, same body size. Yes, this is hydrostatic.
Yeah.
So you
Does the cab
pedals-
only come on the
only on the hydrostatic.
hydrostatic? Have you found that people are going for this then? With the
Yeah,
cab?
I mean, especially with
This
this
time of year.
week's weather. Well, it's easy to show. We have them so 16, 20, 26 manual, 26 shuttle, 26 hydrostatic.
And then 50 in the
So
corner.
50 in the corner. Yeah, so we sort of show the customers.
So you can't tell in here, but it's actually been snowing the last few days, and I saw on your Instagram yesterday, I guess everyone rushes to
Yes.
panic buy a snowplow. And this is like pretty compact all-in-one setup, isn't it?
Yes, this is a package we do with a 16 horsepower.
Yeah.
We do a package as well, which is the HST with a cab just there.
Oh, so you can listen to the radio whilst you
Yes,
plough
and stay warm.
and stay warm. So you were saying upstairs that some people, big companies and that, they buy these specifically
Yeah.
for snow ploughing,
No, this is due
And
to go
then-
out. This is due to go out next week.
and then the rest of the year it just sits in the shed unused probably. Because I guess if you've only got car parks, you're not going to need a tractor for anything else.
Sometimes they might sort of tow a trailer or something.
Yeah,
moving
of course.
stuff about. But the snow ploughs can be unbolted.
Yeah.
And obviously the spreaders on the 3-point linkage. Yeah, so when you engage the PTO, it spins these. That's what sends the. Then you can open and close. How much quantity you want to put out. This lever, if you look inside, you can see those fins opening and closing.
Oh, yeah. So it's like a normal grass spreader.
So you can shut it off.
Is it going to be a sea of blue around here?
Yes, I'll let you go first.
Oh my goodness.
These are all brand new in stock. Quite a few of them. You'll see a few of the pink and sort of grey tags. They're all sold machines.
What's the most popular tyre choice then for this size?
Industrial tyres.
Yeah, see? You were right all along. Yeah, this is what we've got, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a shuttle.
I think apart from that one time we got stuck, they've held up to everything.
Yeah.
So.
It sort of acts as a flotation tyre as well.
Yeah.
With the width. We're fairly full.
Winter wonderland.
Fairly full out here at the minute.
Different flavour tractors out here.
Yes. Again, a lot of these are sold.
Yeah.
To go out.
So something like that? Is that an equivalent to the 50?
Yeah, that's 66 horsepower, believe it or not. I know it's slightly smaller.
Yeah.
So it's fairly.
But that's the sort of same category of.
The 50 horsepower of a loader.
Oh, wow. So they make their own loader, Solis?
They do, yes.
Yeah.
It's a Solis loader.
So lifting, where we struggled a bit, being that it was, 300 kilo?
Yes.
We've so unloading lorries and stuff has been a little bit tricky, but this will lift what on the front?
850 kilograms.
850, which is pretty much any pallet you're going to come across.
Yes.
And I guess even the bulk bag's rarely up above that.
And obviously you have the heights. You're a lot, you can lift a lot higher than what you've got now. And
the back, you could put our forks on that.
Yes, they will work on that. Yes.
So I guess it would just be a limit on
2.5 ton lifting capacity on the back. Is pretty much.
Which is crazy. So it's definitely a bigger machine, right? It's going to be obviously something that we're going to have to. We've got storage to store it into the barn, but getting in and out of the building is going to be a little bit more of a challenge now. And we should be able to use our pallet racking that we lost the ability to use once we lost the Norcar, which we had out on loan. So this means that we can use the top of the racking, especially storing timber, which I seem to have hoarded a lot recently. We can use this with some forks on and get them right up the top. So the attachment on that, is that a standard Euro?
This is a Euro 8. It's full self-levelling. That's another thing your tractor didn't have, was self-levelling.
Oh, what? The forks?
Yes, this is self-levelling. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the last video, I was moving the windows on.
Yes.
And I kind of forgot, because obviously I got used to the Norcar having it.
See that triangle?
Yeah.
That's what makes how the
science
of self-levelling
somewhere
works. Yeah. So without a cab?
Oh, this one here. Yeah, okay. Oh, so it's still, it still looks big. It's just the height, isn't it, that changes. But is that 50 as well?
That's 50, yes.
So the bucket just makes it look huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this, we can spec it with obviously the exhaust is upright, but if height is a problem for customers, we can spec it with a downswept exhaust.
Okay.
And fold the roll bar backwards.
Oh, so you can get it under a normal door height. Is there much demand for a 50 that big with no cab?
Yeah, we do. There's things like big sports pitches and that. We had one for a rugby club. They had like a big sort of 2.5 metre, 2.7 metre sort of big finishing mower. So we do turf tyres.
So they need the power, but they don't necessarily need to be out there.
Yeah.
Well,
obviously they're predominantly using it in the summer
when the grass is growing. Yeah.
And then a lot of them sort of will put them in like storage containers, and you might struggle to get with a cab and that.
Yeah. Well, I'm back at the farm now. Bit of a trek on the motorway, but it was good to see it in the flesh, and hopefully in the next few seconds you guys aren't going to have to wait half as long as I do. It should be a few weeks, but we're just before Christmas now, so come January hopefully the new tractor will be here. It's an early start, but the truck's on the way with the new tractor. So I've been gathering all the bits that we are sending back and other bits that we won't be able to use. So that we've got forks that are specific to this loader, and unless we think we're going to go back down to this size in the future with the same loader, we probably won't have a use for them. So I'm going to trade them in. I'm just getting the final last few tasks done this morning, moving some cladding and having a bit of a tidy up. Because of course there will be certain jobs which are easier in a smaller tractor. The bigger one's not going to be able to get into all the same spaces, but the benefits should outweigh that. The main principles are going to be the same, but Oscar's going to give me a bit of a walk around just so I'm not on the phone to him for the next month.
So you'd always really get in this door here. It's just easier to get in and out with the levers.
Is there a door the other side?
There is a door the other side, but you'd never really use it unless you have to. Doors lock on a separate key here. Just turn it, it's locked. There's a few differences. Key is just here, there. To start the tractor, so this is a shuttle. Same as your one. So you've got forward, neutral,
so
reverse.
That's what we had down here.
You had it on a lever there.
Yeah.
Whenever you change from forward and reverse, you have to be stationary and foot on the clutch. So neutral to start, turn the key one click, and the dash will just do its thing.
Yeah.
A few lights will come up. So you just let that do its thing, and then it'll turn over. When it's doing its thing also, there's a heat light, the same as your old one.
Yeah.
That'll go out, and then you turn it over. Your steering wheel, you can play with. There's a lever here, it goes down, goes up. It also goes in and out. Yeah. A lot of people have it up, and then once they're in, they pull it down, just so when you're getting in and out, your knees don't hit. And then you've got medium, low, and high. So the same as your tractor again.
Yeah.
So that's your different ranges.
So in this one, there's 4 in each, is that right?
No, so there's, yes, there is. Your one is 3.
Yeah.
So then you're 1, 2, 3 and 4 here on this one. Here.
Yeah.
So you'd select medium, forward, and then this one, because this is a different gearbox, you can actually change this one on the move.
Okay.
Whereas yours, you have to pick a gear and sort of stick in it and pull away. This one, you can go 1,
just
2,
with the clutch, like a car?
Yeah, like a car. But a lot of the time you'll find that you'll just put it in a gear and you won't.
And you'll still be able to pull away in medium 2 or whatever.
Yeah, you will be able to. This lever here is your hand throttle, and that'll rev it up.
Yeah.
Same as yours, you pulled it back on a lever there. This one is just there.
And there's a foot as well?
Foot one is just the orange one here.
Yeah.
There. Again, you don't really use your revs unless you were mowing. You'd set those. If not, you just use your foot one.
Yeah.
Brake there, same as before. It is a split brake, but for anything you're doing, keep them joined.
Yeah.
It's a lot safer. This here is your PTO. You've got neutral, that's a ground PTO, and that's a live PTO. For anything you're doing, you'll have it forward.
Okay.
That's if you have like a feeder wagon, you'd never always have that forward for you.
Yeah.
4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive on that lever there. Again, stationary, foot on the clutch. Forward, 4-wheel drive, backwards, 2-wheel drive. This is your different ranges. You've got 540E, neutral, and 540. For your mowing, you want it in 540.
Yeah. 540E would be what?
It's economy. Yeah, it's economy one, but for your mower, stick it in 540.
Yeah.
Run it better. And then this is a PTO clutch. So this is different to your tractor.
Okay.
So This means when you are turning around at the end of your field and you put your foot on the clutch to go from forward to reverse, your PTO still runs with your foot on this clutch. So it runs on a separate clutch.
Right, okay.
So this is the PTO off. If I push that forward with the engine running, it clicks in, that's the PTO running. And if I had this foot on the clutch here, it'd still be going.
Right, okay.
So it means when you get to the end of the field, your mower doesn't stop and then starts again.
again.
It's constantly going.
Yeah.
And that's on that lever there. So
engaged is down.
Engage is down, on, off. Then on this dial here, you've got your flashing beacon, window wipers, and your work lights that are the lights at the top of the cabs.
Front and back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you've also got your normal lights on this toggle here.
Okay.
Yeah. So you've got these two levers here. This is your up and down for your linkage.
Yeah.
So what this one is so if I had that set to number 5 and go down on your linkage, it'd only go down so far.
Okay.
So that's like a set. You'll never really use it. You'll have this one all the way down, and you'll just work this tooler lever. That'll put your linkage up, linkage down. This was if you were ploughing, cultivating, and you only want it to go to a certain depth. So you'll probably never touch that. But if you have that up and you go down on your linkage, they won't drop.
So if I've got to do pipe laying and stuff,
you can set that to the depth you want, and then the linkage won't go any further. This is an external control. Again, you'll probably never use it. It's if you were using your PTO and you weren't sat on the seat. Right. So if I had the PTO on, because of safety, if I got off the seat, the tractor would cut out.
Yeah.
If you flick that over, it'd run still. That's if you were running a chipper, a wood processor, something you weren't sat on the seat. This button here is a DPF override. So the tractor has got DPF, but it will just do it all itself.
Yeah.
You won't have anything to do with it. But if you were mowing or you were doing something where you didn't want the tractor to be revving and you needed the tractor, you can press off on that and it will cancel it.
And could it be stationary to regenerate?
Yes.
Yeah, so it would do it.
It would just do it anyway.
I missed something. So there's 3 here. You said 2.
That's just a blank.
Okay.
Yeah, ignore that one.
Right.
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not a blank. Sorry, you've got 3.
3.
There's 3 sets on this one because this tractor's Cat 2 linkage and your tractor's Cat 1. So to make your implements fit, either or, you slide these on the pins of your implement. Yeah. And then these back arms fit.
Perfect.
That's all that is there. I'll show you that in a minute. And then your loader works the exact same. Back up. Yeah. Push it forward, down, tilt side to side. So this silver bar, so from inside the cab, see this ridge here? If you're on level ground, if that ridge is in this slot, that means your bucket or your pallet tines are level to the ground.
Ah, okay.
So if you were scooping soil, you know what level the bucket is, so you're not going in forward or backwards.
So with the loader you could disengage it so it floated. Does this do anything similar to that?
Yes, it does. You push it all the way forward and that's
in the same way?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
Again, on the loader you've just got grease nipples dotted around at every pivot point as such. And then you've got your pallet tines here that adjust side to side. We're pulling this pin up, and then you pull them side to side and they lock in on these grooves. There. I'll show you in a minute, but this is a lot easier to disconnect the bucket and the pallet tines. It's on quick release pins. The battery's stored under this step. You should never need to touch it, but if you do, you undo this wing nut here, and then the whole step slides out. Yeah. Like that on it. It's on a pin, and it slides out. There your rear hydraulic ports there. Your linkage is the same, so it's just this hole's bigger than on your tractor. Yeah. This is Cat 2. Yours is Cat 1.
So some of our implements actually have...
Yeah, they've got the bigger pins, so you just use the bigger side of the pin. If they don't, you put those sleeves on, and that makes the pin bigger to make it fit. That's a hydraulic dipstick there. Okay. You should never need it, unless you see a big puddle. You won't have a problem. Yeah. There is just a guard on the PTO there. That just untwists like that. Yeah. Just to keep dust out and stuff. And then obviously you've got your drawbar there that can offset side to side, and if you want to get rid of it, you should pull that pin out there. Okay. And these adjust in a different way? Sort of, yes. So that just makes it, that's a toolless sort of way of doing... Yeah, so what you do, if you want this one to adjust, you have to take this pin out and wind. So to adjust your level of your implement, you always use this one. So you pull it up, and then you just twist, and then to lock it in, it just sits in these grooves. Okay. Like that. It can't spin anymore. So it can't spin, so you haven't got any locking nuts like your one. Then to adjust the check chains, it's on pins, not winding. Okay. So you pull that pin out there, like that, and then can you see? Okay. Oh, it says plenty. Your line, like that. So instead of having to wind such.
Yeah, that makes it easier.
Yeah.
And it can't come loose over time. It can't rattle.
No, it can't rattle loose or anything like that because they're locked in. That's that. These link arms, if you pull that like this, these do pull in and out.
Just to help you
get it on and off. But
yeah. So you'd then
probably
just
leave
back up
them.
a little bit and then click in. Yeah.
But you'd probably leave those all the way in.
Yeah.
Really.
So that top link's always a smaller pin anyway, isn't it?
It's not always the smaller pin, but on this tractor it is.
Okay.
So that's the same as your tractor.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the exact same across the board. Diesels just here.
Yeah.
Again, you've got a key on your ignition there that locks it. And
it's a different key again, is it?
It's the same key as the ignition on this.
Okay.
The door keys are different. This one is how springy it is. So
the actual seat. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Forward and backwards, and that's your height.
Okay.
So if it stays lower or sits higher,
yeah.
But you'll play about with that and then you can get it set to how you like it.
Sorry, those two below. Is
this
that for
one,
the arms on the...
yeah, that's for your arms. So on your one, so you got transport lock. That's if you were driving down the road and you had an implement on, you'd lock it off. For you, you'll never really use that. This is the one, draft sensitivity.
Yeah.
That's how fast up and down it drops.
Okay.
There.
And what's the diff lock? Is that?
Yeah, that's diff lock just there on your heel again. Same as your old tractor. Open the bonnet on this tractor. It's not as easy as the old one. See, there's a little hole just here.
Yeah.
You have to stick a screwdriver, a key, anything in that hole, and it pokes it, and the bonnet will pop up.
Okay.
It's the same on quite a lot of modern tractors these days. They have that. Must be some. I don't
bit
know.
more security.
Yeah. You've got a front tow bar as well there, with a pin. As well.
Yeah.
Obviously, your loader can lift a lot more than your old tractor.
Yeah.
You'll soon feel that. Try to always do this on level ground if you can. It makes it easier and safer. Then you've got these two gold pins here, side to side. There's a clip on the back. What you do is pull the clip out, like that, then the pin comes out. And it's the same this side. There's your two pins out. So now, it's locked on with these two top ones, but it's not secured. So whenever you take those out, make sure there's nobody around, any dogs, any animals like this now, because that is unattached.
Yeah.
Push those pins through the hole, put the clip on the back.
The guys are going to head back now. They've popped down. We're a couple of days after Boxing Day, so they were just filling in a couple of jobs. They're going to pick up another tractor on the way back. But huge thank you to Joe and Oscar for dropping it off. And in the next few videos, we're going to be putting it to the test. We've got a load of pipes to lay. We've got a track to build, and a load of kind of mole subsoiling and stuff to do around the field. So busy times, and hopefully this tractor is going to be the answer. How often do you wash it then, Oscar?
Every time it goes out.
Try to.
Very smart.
He's going to wash the paint away if he's not careful.
When it comes to lorries, what are the? Is it a bit like 4x4s and stuff? You get all the lights and all the. You can add stuff to it, can't you?
Sort of, yeah.
Did you get these fabricated then?
Yeah, the body's brand new. The body and the boxes are brand new.
It was a box lorry.
Yeah, when we brought it.
I remember you saying it was like a curtain.
Curtain cider when we first
So what
brought it.
stage? Just the chassis? And then,
No, No, none of this stayed. This is all new.
No, but
yeah,
like
just
the
metal, two metal chassis beams.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's that then. Little blue is off. Big blue's here. And now I can put the heating on. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.